Hi, I'm Hazel, and today we are taking a look at the options available to humans in the Shadowlands Alpha character creator. Today we are not looking at data mining, only options in the alpha itself, so while nothing is guaranteed, these have a pretty strong chance of making it in. Let's start with a look at the male, and at the bottom here you're going to notice a new face shape option. So they've labeled these as oval, or boxy, or diamond. And those are going to be primarily changing your lip size, your nose size, and a little bit of your head shape. On hairstyles that have more hair, you'll notice that that will affect the hairline a little teeny tiny bit. When we spin him to profile view, you'll see that the face shapes have a fairly significant impact there as well. So up in the actual face options then, we have 12 to choose from, and these are going to be mostly about your facial texture. These aren't necessarily brand new, but some of them may sit differently across the new face shapes and create some new kind of combinations. For skin color, they have expanded the options pretty considerably. When we get to the female human character creator, you'll notice that there are actual little paint swatches next to the numbers. Those have not shown up in the male human options just yet, but I am expecting them to come unless they just decide they don't like that and it's weird to have human skin as paint swatches and take them out either way. We'll circle back to hairstyle in a minute after we've seen everything else I find that has the greatest and most dramatic impact. So here are our hair colors. These don't seem to be much changed, although you will notice that on at least this face with this face shape, there's a little bit of eyebrow underneath his eyebrow. Most of the combinations don't have that, and that may get cleaned up. Keep in mind this is alpha. So those are the hair colors. For facial hair, we now have 24 options, and they are all labeled. We can now see the names of each style in the character creator, and interestingly enough, these are all kind of, I guess not all of them, but they are largely named after professions. So, you know, your banker is going to have different facial hair from your baker, who's going to have different facial hair from your carpenter. And then, of course, you know, there's professional walruses. The mustache options in particular seem much improved and very exciting. Over in eye color, we once again have 24 options, including purple eyes, violet eyes, orange eyes, your normal blue, your normal brown. We've got some yellow. Sky's the limit, or, you know, eye's the limit. I don't know how you haven't left yet. There are also blind eye, or at least cloudy eye options in one or both eyes for most of these colors. So you can see there's your left blind eye, your right blind eye, etc. in a couple of different color combinations, or indeed you can have both of them appear cloudy. And then digging into the hairstyles, of course, we have all of our, you know, 2004 classics that we know and love. But then at the end here, we have a fair handful of brand new ones. So I believe the new ones start right around, well, you know, I'll figure it out in post. We have, just in case you wanted, the monk bald spot, but with like a ponytail. There's some volume in the back with the mentor style. We have fresh style, which is a little bit more textured and very close cut. We have dreadlock styles now available, as well as cornrows with a little bit of a top bun. And then here we have some waves for a slightly larger textured hair. The quiff, which I don't know what that means, but it looks like that. We have parted, which is very artful. And then wizard, which is my favorite. I think it's going to be fairly popular because you can't tell me that's not flattering. And then, of course, big bangs for when you're nostalgic for those high school days where you couldn't see and your hair was constantly tickling your eyelashes. Skipping over to the human female, we have a trio of face options here as well. For the lady, they are labeled as triangle, round, and heart. And I'll show you them from the side as well. So there's the triangle, there's the round, and there's the heart, changing the profile of your face a little bit. Again, actual face options are more about texture. You'll notice there is also some differentiation of makeup happening here, and keep in mind there is a separate makeup option that we'll look at, so you can, that's not quite done yet, is it? You can really mix and match here and come up with different looks depending on how different makeup sits on the different faces. Her eyelashes, I swear, looked normal yesterday. This is still clearly under development, but these are what our face options look like. For the skin color, here are these swatches that I was mentioning. They're clearly not all filled in yet, but they give you an idea before you click into it what you're looking for. And then, of course, we have the larger range of medium as well as darker skin tones. These ones seem to have scars, and those appear to be not attached. So phase 12 has scars, but only in some of the specific skin tones. I don't know if that's intended. This may get cleaned up. The scar appears to change depending on the skin, so you are really, assuming this goes into the game like this, you're really going to have to dig through and mix and match to really see all of the options, because it's not just a choose one and then layer something else independently on top of it. Many of these options will kind of change based on what else you have selected. So hair colors haven't really changed all that much. Again, very natural hair colors available for the human female. There have been more hair colors data mined for human females. They may be Death Knight only, or they may make their way into the regular character creator at some point. Eye colors are all in though, so we have some beautiful, same colors as the males, but they're really lovely. And her eyelashes are better, so maybe that was just a face combo situation. And again, you can pick cloudy eyes on one or both eyes depending on whether or not you want that. So over here in makeup, we have 7 makeup looks to choose from, and these are going to mostly switch around your eyeshadow as well as your lipstick. There is some blush that happens, but your blush can also be kind of connected to your face and or your skin color. It's a little bit unclear. You're going to want to spend some time in this, and I foresee myself doing the same thing. But we have some pretty dramatic makeup looks available in the creator now, which is kind of interesting. So if we take that really bright one and then we try it with different skin colors, the actual makeup color doesn't really change that much. Let's see it with different faces, shall we? I was playing around with this yesterday and I managed to find one combination that had like the e-girl blush that goes straight across the bridge of the nose and like a big stripe across the face. And I thought that was really funny because that's a very trendy look right now, but will probably date itself really quickly, but I can't find it anymore. So maybe I'm lying. And then let's take a look at hairstyles. So here are all the options. We can once again see what they are finally called. And these ones appear to be a little bit more descriptive as opposed to referring to various jobs. So let's skip right ahead to the new ones. They already had quite a few options. There we go. This curled one always bothered me because that's not how curly hair works. Let's see. There we go. So we have an afro look. We have a fro puff look. We also have some cornrows with some little curly baby hairs around the face. That's very pretty. We have some dreadlocks in a nice big pulled back tail there. So we have a new long hairstyle, which I might not have noticed was new if it hadn't been at the end of the list with the rest of the new hairstyles. This is a sort of long blunt cut bob. We have some oxhorn buns over here. And then a pixie for another more textured, very cute short hairstyle. Human females had a good selection of cute short hair already, but that's a really nice one. And then there is the side part for, again, another one, but with a little bit more curl, a little bit more wave this time. I've once again managed to break her eyes. I'm sorry. I don't remember how I fixed it last time. Oh, no. Oh, well, what do you do? Beta, everybody. Hey, there's the new hair color. Was that always there? That may have been always there. Hey there you go. There's a dark blue. That's lovely. Is that only available in certain hairstyles? There's no way. Oh my goodness, it is only available in certain hairstyles. That may be a development thing. That may not be a going into the game thing. But I suppose it seems that some hair colors are only available for certain hairstyles. So there's that dark blue. That was one of the ones that I had seen data mined. I'm not sure if there's anything else we're going to figure out. And it appears that is specific to some but not all of the new hairstyles. The fro style does not appear to have the blues. So it looks like it's just these last 4 that get access to that dark blue color. Okay. Actually, that begs the question, if we go into these earlier styles, are those available in a wider range of browns than was available before? Let's see. There do seem to be a lot of them. There do seem to be a lot of options. Okay, so hair color options do appear contingent to the hairstyle, at least for the new options. And before I get carried away and forget to look at them, there are also jewelry options. Over here, you've got your face tab and then you've got your accessories tab. So we have a piercing setting that this is going to be your earrings, your nose rings, your eyebrow rings. Many of these we've had already, but there should be a couple of new ones. So those are the diamond drop earrings. Aren't those lovely? We also have ruby drops, ruby studs, peridot studs, sapphire studs, sapphire dangles, and then peridot dangles and ruby dangles. So just different colors in a couple of earring styles. And then we also have necklaces. So I'm gonna see if I can find actually a class that has a lower cut starting shirt. Are there any? Paladin's not so bad. Monk as well. All right, let's customize Paladin so we can get a good look at that necklace. So we have a ruby color here if you want a choker with a little red ruby on it, very Venthyr. You can also get that choker with a diamond on it. We also have the peridot pendant, or the sapphire pendant, or the ruby pendant. And then we have a locket design in sapphire, peridot, and ruby. So really fun to see them adding some extra jewelry here. And it seems like these options could grow if they wanted them to. They have lots of room to add more customization, as long as they don't affect the other options too much. I swear I didn't. Is that the only one with two different eye colors on the same face? And can I do that eye color? All right, it doesn't appear to be canceled by skin color. I could play with this all day. All right. You can have heterochromia, but only if you want one blue eye and one turquoise eye. This may not be done. Anyways, these are the human customization options. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I am pretty happy. I think you can make some very nice humans. I think it's a little confusing trying to see all of the options, but that does mean that you might be able to make something a little bit more unique to yourself if you just really sit yourself down and make a day of customizing your character. You might be able to find something that you haven't seen around Storm 1 before. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye on my channel for more Shadowlands content and have a wonderful, wonderful day.